Originally, I was afraid to move out to a small town, but the truth is, it's actually changed my life. From growing up in a town of about 700,000 people and moving to a town with a population of around 5,000, 4,000, it's a really big adjustment, and it definitely takes some time to kind of adapt to such a big change. And the thing that's really helped me was that I was always okay with my own presence. And, as a more extroverted, or I should say, as a more introverted person, I wasn't always very worried about not going out and seeing people, or I was always very comfortable on my own. So that definitely helped me adjust. Not saying that I didn't have moments where I felt very alone, because all of my friends and all of my family live in the other city, and moving out here did a few things. Um, One of the biggest things it did was it allowed me to drop any expectations that I had for myself. Because as you spend more time alone and you start to reflect, you start doing some inner reflection, you actually realize that a lot of the things that you're doing, you think that they're actually things that you want to do, but it's just certain expectations that you've set for yourself, and now you have to follow through with them because of external pressures. So I want to say that again. Sometimes we think we want to do something, and once we start to do it, we feel like it's what we want to do, but then we associate ourselves with that specific thing, and other people see it. And now other people expect you to do what you're about to do. So I hope I'm putting that in the right way, but moving out to a small town, allowing me to disconnect from the outer world in a sense, um, disconnect from friends, from family. Obviously, not too much. It's not that I lock myself in a room, but just slowly kind of parting ways. Seeing people less and less allowed me to be with myself more and more. And the only person that can know who you are is yourself. So you really have to put in the time to do some inner reflecting and realize who you actually are, instead of who you've become due to external factors. So taking a step back from social media also helped, specifically Instagram, because a lot of the times I would open up the app and see how well other people are doing, and that would kind of make me feel a bit insecure. But it's all fake. Social media is antisocial. It's exactly the opposite. And it's obviously great as a tool. It's great to communicate with people on the other side of the world and see what they're up to. But for most part, people are only posting themselves looking very happy, looking like they're doing something great with their lives. And obviously, when you're in a position where you're still trying to achieve something, and you open up the app and you see everybody in such a position that you're not in, then it definitely makes you feel a bit insecure. So getting rid of social media allowed me to focus, not to focus, I should say, getting rid of social media allowed me to compete with myself rather than competing with other people on social media. getting rid of Instagram, getting rid of social media allowed me to compete with myself rather than competing with people online, competing with people on social media. And that has changed me as a person massively, because the only person you should be competing against is yourself. Every time you look in the mirror, that is the person that you're competing against. It should never have anything to do with anybody on the other side of the world. It should never have anything to do with somebody on the other side of the screen. So that's kind of my experience. And another thing that's really helped me on this journey has been the need to improve every day. Every day that I wake up, my goal is to be better than I was yesterday. So you should be your own competition. That is the best way to look at things. It's the best perspective to have. I'm not competing against 100 other people that I see on my feed. I'm waking up and I'm competing against myself. When you are on self-improvement and when you are seeking the best for yourself and wanting to be better than you were yesterday, you kind of start to disconnect yourself from things that aren't helping you. If you really are willing to be the best that you can be and to really help yourself as much as you can help yourself, if you really want that for yourself, you'll find ways to do what's best for you. So even if that's disconnecting from people and finding your own inner peace, you will do that. It's just much harder when you have a lot of distractions, when you're in a very busy city, you have a lot of things going on. But every moment that you spend with yourself is another moment that you're helping yourself to become who you are supposed to become. Every moment that you spend with yourself is a moment that is helping yourself become who you are meant to become. Because when you reflect on the inside, you learn a lot about yourself. When you learn a lot about yourself, you know what's good for you and what's not good for you. And you start making better decisions. So, yeah, that's kind of the message I wanted to share today. And I hope everybody's doing well. I hope we're all blessed. As always, I hope we're feeling healthy. Leave a like, would be very much appreciated. Even a subscribe. I'm still looking for my first subscriber, and any comments, please. So, see you guys next time.